Hey, what's up everyone? Tedrick85 here with some more fun with FIFA 10. And in this match we'll feature Juventus versus AS Roma. And yes, I do mean Roma this time and not Monaco. Now, this match is going to feature the two Italian teams that are going to be featured in this year's Champions League. Which is kind of odd because several years ago Italy had 4 spots in the Champions League. Now they only have 3. They would have had a third spot if Lazio would have beat Bayer Leverkusen, but they blew a 1-0 first leg advantage and ended up losing 3-1 aggregate. Now, Roma's fullbacks will often get forward to support the attack. They'll send an extra man forward to support an attack, and they'll regularly play the offside trap when defending. Now, this is a tricky team to play against, AS Roma. They're not all that different from Lazio. And that's what makes the Rome derby between Lazio and Roma very interesting because of how tough those two teams can be played against. Now, I'm going against tradition. Normally, I don't play as any big teams, but I make an exception with Juventus, and the reason for that is simply because they wear black and white like Newcastle do, but unlike Newcastle that wear black shorts, Juventus traditionally wear white shorts, and as you can see, they're playing at the Stadio delle Api, their home stadium. And I'm playing as a 3-5-2 with them. As you can see, Sami Khedira partnering with Andrea Pirlo, Khedira replacing Arturo Vidal, and Roma's playing a 4-4-1-1 with Pjanic helping out Francesco Totti up front. And you see Tevez is already spearheading the offense here. And Quadro Asamoah with a quick goal to begin this game. Asamoah, the former Udinese player, is a box-to-box midfielder. You can pretty much put him anywhere in the midfield. He's one of those utility players that are quite talented, and it's no wonder why Juventus scooped him up because he is quite talented. Mirko Vucinic, the Montenegrin international. There you go, like I said before, Khedira replacing Arturo Vidal in midfield. Passing it to Vucinic here. And there's Carlos Tevez cleaning up the mess and getting the rebound. I love that celebration right there. But Carlos Tevez is one of those players in which no matter what team he plays for, he makes them better. As a matter of fact, he controversially led West Ham to safety when he was there for a half season before he got sold to Manchester United. He would also end up playing for Manchester City, and of course he played here. Now I think he is playing for Boca Juniors now in Argentina, in his homeland, because of reports saying that he got homesick. But as you can see, Juventus is a pretty solid team overall. They really don't give up a lot of balls, and they maintain possession really well. As you can see, Vucinic right there adding Juve's third tally. You see the Roma guy getting frustrated there, but I'd have to say, out of all the teams in this game, Juventus is probably the most tactically sound there is in the game in terms of club teams. I mean, no matter what position they play or what formation they play, I should say, they always seem to get their P's and Q's together. They always seem to be on the same page no matter how they look out on the field. As you see Gigi Buffon, the legendary goalkeeper for Juventus, scooping that up. Giorgio Chiellini, part of the back three, along with Leonardo Bonucci and Andrea Bazzagli. And you see Vucinic, with a nice pass there to Tevez, he's able to slot home for his second of the game. Not even the 15-minute mark, and Juve's in firm control of this game. Which is surprising at the start because Roma's actually is one of those teams that are pretty sound defensively, but it's this quick start by Juve that's kind of thrown them off track. Miralem Pjanic, the Bosnian international, loses the ball. Simon Kjaer, the Danish international. Nice passing there. Tevez arguably probably could have done better there, as I get caught in a foul. Martin Stecklenburg, Dutch international goalkeeper. No longer with the team. Last time I forget where exactly he plays now. I want to say Southampton, but I'm not exactly positive on that. And as a matter of fact, he is Southampton. He joined from Fulham. Francesco Totti, the legendary Roma player. Nice passing there by Juve. Once again, Tevez seems to be aiming at the goalkeeper, but luckily he was able to get in on the second rebound. And I don't know what happened to Roma's defense there, but they pretty much left Stecklenburg out to dry on that one. See, look at that. I'm not sure who was there. I think that may have been Gabriel Heinze, but he should have done a better job helping out his goalkeeper than that. Pjanic just passing it to me, which is always good. I think Totti was expecting that ball. Tevez trying to muscle his way in the box. Trying to make a back pass there. Khedira was right there, but Roma's starting to form into that defense that I was expecting them to do in the earlier of the game. They're getting all their players in the back, helping out the Stecklenburg. Once Roma's defense gets going, they're going to be a tough nut to crack. Pirlo. Way early tackle there. Khedira, the defensive midfielder, the former Stuttgart and Real Madrid midfielder. Just signed with Juve in the off-season. Tevez with a nice chip there. And that's his fourth of the game. Shows how potent he is. He's definitely one of the most highly rated strikers in this game, and deservedly so. It's amazing he doesn't get more talk for the Ballon d'Or. Kjaer in for Roma. Once again, Vujinic is right there. He always seems to be right there to begin that counterattack by Juve, and his efforts are rewarded with a goal there. It's his second of the game. And that's one of the benefits of playing a 3-5-2 formation, is you get more players in midfield clogging things up and not allowing the other team to do a fast break counterattack. While at the same time, you do have these two forwards up front, just in case the one doesn't have a good shot, they're able to pass it to the other one. God, look at that. Roma just absolutely cannot get anything going here. And see, Vucinic with a miss there, as Stecklenburg was able to save it and force a corner kick here. Khedira trying to make something happen there, but once again... Oh, Tevez hit the ball there, but Stecklenburg was able to clean it up. Good defense there by Roma, not really allowing much to happen. And that would have been a heck of a goal if Tevez would have converted that, so the fact that he even hit the bar was quite amazing. Bonucci with a nice tackle there. Simone Pepe on the bottom right. He's the right winger for Juve. Don't hear too much about him. And that was a fantastic goal by Vucinic right there with the chip shot, getting his hat-trick in the game. Good, what a goal. See, Juve firmly control this game. Once again, Vucinic muscles his way to the ball. I don't know how I got called for a foul there. That looked like a clean tackle to me. It must be one of those 50-50 things where either you get called or you don't, and unfortunately I did. Is Vucinic once again leading the counterattack. Stecklenburg was able to get a piece of that. One last rush here by Juve before the half ends. Vucinic with the ball in. Asamoah was right there, but once again, credit to Roma's defense here. As you can see, they're getting ready for the counterattack here, which... Good tackling there by Juve. Simone Pepe to Tevez. Tevez, one last look at goal here before the half. And he hits the post once again. And it's a goal kick for Roma, and that should end it for the first half. 8-0 Juve, though one could argue there could have been more, but Hey, that was a pretty solid half by Juve, as we'll get to look at some of these stats here. Absolutely nothing from Roma, other than the 5 successful slide tackles, but not much of an impact at all in the first half. Roma kicks off the second half here. Bediso with the ball. Pjanic trying to make something happen. Good slide tackle, though. Now it's Tevez the one leading the counterattack, which had one of those cases where I kept on pushing to the left. He kept on going down despite me pushing to the left and up. I don't know why this game does that to me sometimes, but honestly, look how compact Juve is, and that's what I'm talking about being one of the tactically best teams in this game. They just, no matter who you got out there, it seems like, they always seem to get the job done. As you can see there, nice pass there, and Giovinco is right there for the goal. The tiny attacking midfielder now plays for Toronto FC, and I gotta tell you, he's easily the MVP of the MLS so far this season. He's been on an absolute tear for Toronto FC. Giovinco with the pass there to Tevez. Tevez trying to muscle himself in the box. Bad pass there to, I think that was Vucinic there. Pjanic trying to make something happen, but once again Bonucci with a nice tackle there. Vucinic in the box, trying to make another pass. Probably should have been a little bit more selfish there. Here's Giovinco. Another nice goal. He's making his presence felt in the second half. Relatively quiet in the first half. I don't think I said his name at all in the first half. But he's bringing it on here in the second half, helping Juve continuing the strong offensive attack. Bojan Krkic comes on for Daniel De Rossi, meaning that Roma is now playing more or less a 4-3-3. Bojan Krkic now playing for Stoke City. Of course, they got a lot of big-name players for Stoke. They have Ibrahim Afellay, they just signed Xherdan Shaqiri. And despite the big-name players that they signed, they're near the bottom of the Premier League table. As a matter of fact, I think they're 18th in the table as of today, along Newcastle and Sunderland rounding off the bottom 3. Pirlo right there cleaning up the mess there, Quadro Asamoah. Giovinco, once again, gets inside, looks for the man. Tevez probably should have taken his time there. I don't know why I have a habit of doing one-timers instead of taking my time with that ball. Kadir just couldn't do anything there because the Roma defense was once again resolute. Come on, Pepe. See, this is one of those cases where I just could not get going in the right direction. And this is a weird substitution. Simone Perota, which is a central midfielder, replacing Bojan Krkic, which just got on. So why even make that sub if he was going to be taken off anyway? I just think that's really odd. I'm not even going to question this game's AI. If anything, it's more of a benefit to me. I'd rather deal with 2 strikers and 3 strikers any day. As you see, Tevez slotting it into the near post. Monster game by Carlos Tevez. It's now 11-0 Juve. Kajair trying to make sense. Giovinco. Very nice. It's amazing how strong this Juve team is. And a nice shot to the far post by Tevez. Brings his goal tally to 6. And speaking of 6 times 2 is 12. That's how many goals they have scored now. Juve now leading 12-0. Stecklenburg really didn't stand a chance there. That was a heck of a shot by Tevez. As you can see, Stecklenburg was left helpless there. Francesco Totti with the ball. Rodrigo Tadei, relatively quiet up until this point. Once again, nice tackle by Juve. That seems to be a pattern in this game. Nice tackling. Goes to show, going back to talk about strength, being able to do those tackles. Of course, Tevez being a little bit unselfish there, probably could have taken that shot, but Juve once again forcing a corner. They've been so close in corner kicks so far in this game, as Vucinic lobs it in here. Not able to do anything that time either. Asamoah with the ball to Giovinco. Barzagli with the ball, along with Vucinic, and Stekelenburg wasn't able to hold on there, forcing another corner kick. I'm not sure how many corners this is. I think this is corner number 4 for the Juve. Roma clears it off for another corner kick. Vucinic, once again the man delivering. Gets the ball in. Tevez with the ball, and he gets it in there. Then that's goal number 7 for Carlos Tevez. Lucky number 7 for him. And I see Chiellini there congratulating him. Getting close to the end of the second half here. 13-0 Juve. Moquinho with the ball. And this is around the time where I just kill off time here until the end of the game. You get a look at these back 3 here of Leonardo Bonucci, Andrea Barzagli, and then Chiellini in the bottom there. I think Pirlo was winning the ball there. But yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, this is a matchup of the only 2 Italian teams that are going to be in this year's Champions League. And I don't know about Roma, but Juve should definitely be among the teams to advance to the knockout stages of the competition. Roma, I'm not real sold on them yet. I'm not sure how deep they are, as I lost it there. Totti with a nice steal there. But luckily I was able to get that back, but of course, Juve, they should advance, but there's questions now regarding their midfield, especially with the departures of Andrea Pirlo to New York City FC, as well as Arturo Vidal going to Bayern Munich. And they did sign Sami Khedira, but he just recently got injured, so... And there's more talk of Paul Pogba getting sold, and there's also Kingsley Coman also rumored to go to Real Madrid, so... But yeah, transfer talk aside, that's the end of the game. As you can see, Totti looking dejected there for Roma, and you see the goal scorers there, at least most of them. Now look at some of these stats here, as you see some of the highlights there, especially that goal by Tevez. Oops, pushed the wrong button there. And see, absolutely nothing from Roma, and just absolutely smothering performance by Juve. 4 assists. Pepe with an assist, Vucinic with a pair, and Tevez with an assist. Though I should have to give an honorable mention to Sebastian Giovinco, especially the way that he played in the second half. His performance was just incredible. And Juve's just one of those teams that I think eventually I'll play against them, but it certainly will not be a picnic, although I will be playing a game very similar to Juve very soon, so, but yeah, that's pretty much all that I have to say in regards to this video, so thank you guys so much for watching this, and I will see you guys again next time.